Somewhere in the south of Japan, far from the big cities and bullet trains, there's a place with coral reefs, mangrove forests and vending machines near the beach. That's Ishigaki, a tropical island in Okinawa, and today we are flying there on a bright pink beach Airlines A320. Orita Bori! Before we start, a huge thank you for 200 subscribers. Seriously, I appreciate every single one of you. Now let's head for 300, and if you haven't yet, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We are now arriving at Tokyo Narita Airport. Today's flight departs from Terminal 1, the largest one here. And of course we are flying out of the domestic section of Terminal 1, so no passport control today. Today we are flying beach flight MM533 at 12:55 PM all the way to New Ishigaki Airport, which despite the name opened back in 2013. Check-in doesn't open until 90 minutes before departure, so let's grab a snack first. One of my favorite Japanese pastries, a fluffy manu filled with melon cream. Simple but so good. Back to check-in. I've got the upgraded ticket, which includes luggage and a free seat selection. It costs about 10 yen more than the cheapest option, so yeah, I went big. You weigh your bag yourself, print the tag, stick it on and drop it off at the counter. And the boarding pass, printed on what's basically receipt paper. Let's kick off the trip. We are heading to the security check now. Interestingly, there's no document control, you just walk through the gate. Right after security we end up in a small departure hall. It's quiet and cozy, with vending machines and small shop, quite a pleasant place. I grabbed my favorite green tea oi ocha and a pork cutlet sandwich. Perfect combo for the flight. After a short delay, we board the Beach Airlines Airbus A320 registration Juliet Alpha 828 Papa. The flight from Tokyo Narita to Ishigaki will take around 3 hours and 25 minutes. Here's the aircraft from the outside and now we are stepping in. Bright colors, that signature peach style everywhere. I picked seat 12F by the emergency exit. Extra legroom, perfect for a more relaxed flight. Since it's January, meaning it's off-season on Ishigaki, plane has plenty of empty seats.
シートベルトを腰の低い位置で緩みのないようしっかり締めてください。外すときは金具の片方を持ち上げてください。Please fasten your seatbelt tightened while you are seated. To unfasten your seatbelt, 8 o'clock.
Ground crew waves us off. A warm and lovely gesture that's just so Japan. After taxiing, we reach the runway. Ahead of us is a Jetstar Airbus A320. Check the video description for a link to my earlier Jetstar flight from Tokyo to Osaka. After takeoff, we make 180-degree right turn, you can see the airport from above. Such a stunning view. We're cruising above the clouds when Mount Fuji appears in a distance. That silhouette, it always gets me. Hands down the most beautiful mountain in the world, no debate. Oh, there you can see China Eastern Boeing 777-200 in the distance. Onboard service has started. You can buy snacks, drinks, and souvenirs. I picked up a Peach Airlines keychain. Small but such a nice memory. Just before descent, the flight attendants hands out candy. A thoughtful little touch to help with air pressure during altitude changes. Right after we begin descending, we hit some pretty strong turbulence. Had to hold tight, but everything's under control. Spoilers deploy on the wings. That means we are slowing down and getting closer to landing. Out the window I spot Minna Island, followed by Tarama Island with its visible airstrip. And there it is, our destination. Look ahead, that's Ishigaki. Look at that turquoise water. Absolutely unreal. This is my first solo trip that far and it's looking promising. Stick around, I've got some clips from Ishigaki adventures coming up. We're approaching the runway now. I'm honestly shocked by how green everything is. The island looks stunning. I'll be staying here for 5 days and according to the forecast, 4 of them should be sunny. In January! That's rare considering Ishigaki is usually overcast 80% of the year. In the distance you can see buildings and new Ishigaki airport. It replaced the old airport closer to the town, which had a short runway and outdated infrastructure.
今、新石垣空港に
We've landed. Despite a slight delay, the flight was great. Peach Airlines really impressed me. Probably the best low-cost carrier I've flown with. The price difference between the cheapest fare and one with baggage and seat selection, just 10 yen. Amazing. Comfort, friendly crew and good onboard prices. On the return flight, I tried a regular seat and honestly it was still super comfortable. And that's saying something, considering I'm pretty big guy. After stepping off the plane, I see a screen advertising Orion beer, a local brew from Okinawa. I've got to try that soon. Quick stop at the bathroom, and when I come out, my bag's already on the belt. Grab my backpack and off we go. The arrival's call greets us with a big "Welcome to Yaeyama" sign. Ishigaki belongs to the Yaeyama Islands. And I actually used a word from the local language to greet you at the start of this video. Ori Tobori, which means something like welcome or glad to have you here. You can also spot its shorter version here, Orito. The airport feels fresh and modern, clean, spacious and really nice welcome to the island. I missed the last bus, so I had to take a taxi. Pretty pricey, but at least it was a comfy Toyota Comfort ride, straight to my place. Even just standing outside, I can feel it. This island has such a unique atmosphere. I've never been anywhere like this before. At night, I find out something interesting. The island is intentionally kept dark. Streets have no lights and it gets pitch black. Turns out Ishigaki is an official stargazing site with observatories. And wow, the stars here are breathtaking. Kabira Bay. It was cloudy at first, but the next day, blue skies, turquoise water, and jaw-dropping views. During the rainy afternoon, I went into the only open restaurant just above my cottage. I had pork cutlet curry with rice and a lemonade made from local citrus called shikuasa. Absolutely delicious. I'll drop the link to my accommodation in the comments. Highly recommend it. I'm staying in Kabira, a small village pretty far from the center, surrounded by jungle and mountains. Just gorgeous.
児童、生徒の皆さん、暗くなる前に帰りましょう。地域の皆さんも子どもたちが安全に帰れるよう一声かけましょう。
I went on a glass-bottom boat tour to see the coral reefs, spotted a turtle and loads of colorful fish. The reefs aren't as vivid as in Egypt or Australia, but it was still a fantastic experience. I also visited two viewpoints overlooking the island and the city of Ishigaki. The weather was incredible: green hills, butterflies, peace and quiet. I fell in love with this place. Made it to the Oganzaki lighthouse. Epic views from here. Then I took a solo mangrove forest tour by the river. I was the only person on this tour, a private adventure. And now I'm heading to the airport. Time to fly out to Osaka. Thanks again for joining me on this journey. If you want to see more, check out my Jetstar flight video in the description. And of course, hit that subscribe button, we are aiming for 300. See you next time.